haven't seen the Clanks or really the starter as much. They go into the Marcy. I'm not the biggest fan, but...
So the lane is Slardar
in this laning phase, but to be expected when you go for this Marcy, it's a lot of the value. Oof, Poshka.
He's just trying to stand there, but Dispose not under the tower, and collapses here with a Slithering Crush. But look at the sustain. It's not easy to fight, but when these heroes are tethered so close to each other, you do have the opportunity to go to a sleep, rebound on a 2, turn around here with 1J, first blood for Collapse on a Ghost, but 1J gets the turnaround kill onto Collapse, and they might get Miposhka. They do have Dual Breath in a second, but the sleep still might be able to land the Dual
Pango
Breath
here. Obviously, we have seen some Pangos. Ooh, Collapse.
Yeah, Dispose again, and there's a Slithering Crush going for a Ghost, but the sustain, again, pretty heavy. They've got the Leshrac coming over. Sumail making a rotation, lands that stun. Rolling Thunder too late. Too late to stop that kill, and too late to get a kill there on a Ghost.
Yeah, both mid laners having the same thought here, but just a little bit closer to the tower on the side of Nigma Galaxy. Mira trying to interrupt the stacks and get the Wisdom Ring if he could. But he's a little bit scared, I think rightfully so. FPZ actually just going to keep on chasing him.
1J's here for a Dual Breath. 1J also taking a lot of damage here to the stack. They'll get this kill, and they'll get a Wisdom Rune out of this. Yeah, this is a good movement here. Take these stacks, get them away from the Beastmaster, slow down that Ags as much as you can. But now they're starting to rotate over. Sumail comes in, and the chase is on. They do not have Rolling Thunder for the moment. But Yatoro making a move, and this might go really well for them with Sumail kind of just by himself. Ice Path is down, Primal Roar is used. They should be at least able to get a return kill on a Laurel, but they'll lose 1J. Yatoro getting his team a lot out of this by getting 2 kills and even thinking about going for GH's Mira, but eventually he'll have that tether up and...
bit here. And I'm curious...
moving over again.
1J, they see him.
He's under the tower. They are going to TP in immediately, but they go to the Rolling Thunder, and eventually 1J is going to die, but if they can kill Yatoro, this is worth it. They land the stun, and they'll get the kill. Good rotations in, and wanting more, but won't get it out of that. Showing himself in the lane. FBZ coming from behind, has this Primal Roar. They just hit the dust on him. Ghost is over here, has the Dispose. Thought about the Roar, don't even need it. They'll lose the Tier 1 potentially, but massive rotations and holding that Roar, not killing Yatoro, that means they can come through. As they start to make the move over, find the stun onto Miposhka, and they will get this kill as Mira landed a Shackle Shot, but it's not going to matter. The Ice Path connects, and they are going to find another one here as Nigma Galaxy up 2,000 net worth over Team Spirit.
Yeah, not quite respecting the power, but there is no IO here. Had to go back to the top lane.
Rolling Thunder. Yule's avoiding it. Yatoro's here. Ice Path from 1J. Collapse in trouble, and he'll die to FBZ. Sumail healed up. They go for Radon, but the swashbuckle, the damage. Sumail and FBZ fall, unfortunately. Started so good and then ended so bad.
Yeah, really nice from Laurel and Radon recognizing how strong they are. GH. So cheeky on this IO. You're not getting into any really anti-heal at the moment, but ooh, you can't necessarily always heal through this Clinks damage. Oh my god, 1J. Almost soloing.
Yeah.
Yatoro.
He's low, and now they rebound in. The Shackle's not going to save, and Radon's dead.
Something like that, probably. They know that Nigma Galaxy wants to go into this Roche, but 1J, he's really important for their team fight.
He's important for the team fight, but I think he's happy to kind of get the information here. They look over from Miposhka. They'll unleash Primal Roar. 1J still not dead just yet, but the Slithering Crush comes in for Collapse. They'll get the kill to 1J. They'll lose Miposhka. Earth Splitter flying through and leaving FBZ very vulnerable. Ghost trying to fight back, but 4 heroes are here. Sumail, he's alive for now.
Not for long.
and will eventually die to Laurel. That is really bad for Nigma Galaxy right now.
Nigma Galaxy could try to come over if they want, but Ghost is, I mean, he's still just here.
Yeah, Mira gonna land that shackle shot. They're trying to get the sleep. They've got the Spirit Vessel. They'll have Collapse, but now the Tether. Ooh, missing the Slithering Crush. Little uncharacteristic there from Collapse, missing that. Ice Path Blade down. 1J's taking a lot of the brunt of the damage coming in from Team Spirit as the Rolling Thunder is on FBZ. He is not surviving, and they're behind the Tier 3 tower looking over at Sumail. They've got the kill on a GH. That's going to be a third dead. Ghost looking to go in a fight, but he still doesn't have this BKB to commit to do so, and you say get a Tier 2, they say get a Tier 3.
There is that BKB out from Ghost, though, so maybe you can finally look to fight.
You gotta hope so, because it's not looking that amazing for them, as Sumail's caught in the front. He's in a lot of trouble to rebound with the BKB. Do they have the damage to get the kill into Yatoro? They'll go to the Primal Roar. No damage here just yet, as Yatoro's trying to stand his ground and finally get the kill onto Sumail, but Yatoro falls. Ghost is dead. Two heroes gone to the side. Enigma Galaxy, they'll take out GH. That's going to be a third. 1J trying to get up the steps, but this is not looking good, as they will lose another. And 4 heroes. Plenty of people
Sumail,
right now may say that he's the current MVP.
I would for sure Laurel.
They're going to go and pop the BKB onto Ghost. They get the kill on 1J with the Ice Path and Macropyre laid down. They go and focus their attention on Amira for a second. They've got the Dispose. They should be able to at least get that Windrunner, but GH is low. They'll take the Aegis out of the hands here with the Earth Splitter of Sumail. Or, well, the hands of Sumail. The Earth Splitter takes out the Aegis, and they've killed off Ghost. FBZ, hit with a Slithering Crush. This is a full team wipe.
Yeah, this one might just be over. Feels like they had one last opportunity.
So much farm. Guy is out of control.
The Nullifier will do so much.
Rolling Thunder charged up again, and the Macropyre is off the mark. Not the best game from 1J this time around, but a really great game here from Team Spirit, and they are just clearing up the Tier 4s, holding them back with really a Rolling Thunder and Mira at the front line.
Yeah, I mean, the range is so ridiculously far from Radon here, and Laurel.
All right, they'll try. They'll rebound and be disposed of. Ghost dies, GH is dead, FBZ falls. And this will be game 1 going the way of Team Spirit. As GH dies, Sumail holding on, GG is called. And Team Spirit, they made it look pretty easy. And
I want to say something like the Doom, but Doom just feels like worse Beastmaster. I mean, you have Grimstroke Doom, which feels great. They go for Lycan. I don't know about this one. Chiefs.
They've got Smiles.
And the items they build into, there's just not a lot of armor. And I don't understand.
It must have been Ghost being like, wait, listen, I think I can make this work. Because I know Sumail is drafting, but they go for Collapse, and now this is a problem. Ghost is out too far, and I've jinxed him. We'll buy those phase boots. The Rolling Thunder comes through. Some fancy orb floating. No.
Between all the rolls. But level 6 out from Slardar, this is mostly what you're wanting.
Yeah.
In terms of,
they have 4 heroes bottom again. They're actually showing up to go for this one more time. They brought Yatoro down here. The go. Have the Ice Path down on a GH who's still alive for the moment. The sleep lands, and they get the kill on a GH. They actually sleep up FBZ. 1J and Sumail show up, so everybody from the side of Nigma are here, but it only nets you a kill on a Jakiro.
Yeah, you use the first shapeshift here for that. It doesn't feel particularly that bad for either team. I mean, it's going to give a lot of nice space to Radon here, who doesn't have to worry about these TP rotations, and
he was down there for a moment.
FBZ doesn't have one. This kill could be a bit hard. Does Maposhka make it by?
He has 20. He has 21 charges. Getting a kill should be difficult, right? Body block, stop for a moment. They all just went bottom. Yeah, it's hard for them to get this kill, but he already popped his wand. They'll look for the sleep under the tower. One more right click. Oh, the Lotus Passover from 1J. He tried, and Yatoro's actually going to tip him for a move like that, and unfortunately can't save him. Meanwhile,
which is nice. You have the levels on GH, of course, and 1J, Sumail, can they make it happen?
They'd really love to get this epicenter to work this time. Inkswell, Soulbind, Phantom's Embrace. They've got the silence on the 2. They should be able to get the kill on a both, and they do. They also relocate in. They look over for Miposhka, but they're going to chase under a tier 2 tower with Shapeshift used. They want Miposhka under the tier 3 tower, guys.
Looks a lot better for Nigma Galaxy if they want to take it. 3,000 gold ahead. Vanguard on Smail means he's not squishy. Radon breaks the smoke.
FBZ, his smoke is broken. Burrow Strike on a 2, but Laurel with the shield crash. Mira's out of the fight immediately. They already used the shapeshift, though, so FBZ, full commitment here from him. He's closing in on this AC, so a Roche pickup here could get the AC. They could get the Aegis in their hands. They need to be very careful. This fight, I think, is what gives Nigma a chance at this game, because if it falls apart right here, they're on their heels, and I think they're in such a worse spot, obviously, by losing the fight if they do, but I just don't know if it's a recoverable position. Ob's placed in the lane, too.
It's going to switch sides, so both teams still trying this. There's no Lycan ulti.
Rolling Thunder, and they're going towards 1J, who throws the Soulbind on him. Laurel, that means he's staying away from the rest of his team for the moment. They get Yatoro out of the fight immediately. 1J still alive, but the shield crash comes through with a Slithering Crush. Collapse. He's going to die. 2 heroes down on the side of Team Spirit. They've got to follow up onto Laurel. Shield crash or not, eventually he'll die too. And all 3 cores taken out by Nigma Galaxy. This is a massive fight for them. Now, with Roche moving down towards bottom, they don't exactly get that immediately, but they are going to look over to get Mira with the relocate. Do they have the damage before they go home? Yes, they do. And they also found Miposhka. This might just be a full team wipe, avoiding the sleep. He has the wolves who can hamstring, and they're coming over. Sumail's going to have a Burrow Strike eventually. He's got this haste, and this is a full team wipe for the side.
There is a nullifier on the side of Laurel, but Gem from Sumail with the invis. Ooh. Feels like they always know what Team Spirit is up to between these wolves. And
such a better read this game. Mira's in trouble. Rolling Thunder off cooldown. They're going to go to the backlines, looking over at GH. Mira, Mech, Soulbind. Now, Laurel, he's caught between a tree and a lot of heroes on Nigma. I was going to say a rock and a hard place, but it ain't like that. It's a lot of damage from Nigma. Immediately with this Unleash, and they get 2 kills. They do not have buyback on Laurel. Blink, Slither, and Crush on to 3. They've got the sweep to follow it up. They go to the Earth Splitter, but do they have the damage? The Burrow Strike coming in from Sumail. The Phantom's Embrace, the slow with the Stroke of Fate. Sumail looking for the epicenter. They have the damage if they can just stick on him. Collapse is dead. Miposhka getting back. Ice Path landed by Mira. As they look over at Radon, they're going to try and rebound on top of him. Sumail is dead, though, so now it might be time to pull the cord and parachute out. But Ghost, GH, not thinking about leaving just yet. They know Collapse, the Minus Armor, the Corrosive Haze. He is not in this fight for another 30 seconds. He didn't buy back, and Yatoro's going to chase. Did they recover that gem on through the jungle with that?
For Team Spirit. Oof,
it does feel like that. Inkswell not gonna be used to go to the jump, but they've got to smoke. They think about the Rolling Thunder. Again, the focus and attention is on a 1J. There's that Nullifier. Soulbind, they might even turn this around. Burrow Strike comes through. Shield crashing. They've got the Ice Path as well as the Macro Pyro. They'll pop the Shapeshift. Rolling Thunder's gonna continue on for just a second. They go to the Shield Crash onto Sumail. They buy back on the Grimstroke. Laurel on the run, but the Nullifier, the Unleash damage. Laurel's dead for 50 seconds, no buyback, and that's going to be a dual breath on FBZ. He needs to be careful, but the Burrow Strike lands at a Yatoro. Force Staff trying to get away, gets Invis to sleep! Oh my god, the sleep! It doesn't matter! They're in your dreams! They're in your nightmares! Nigma Galaxy continuing to get kill after kill after kill. Now looking to see if they can find Miposhka, get themselves that 4th, but he's walking away. Trying to get through. Yes. Sumail ready, has blink in 4 seconds. Burrow Strike in 1. Miposhka on the edge of the Burrow Strike. Caught, killed, gone, and Nigma Galaxy. They're going to force these buybacks as they go for the tier 4s. That's what that kill ended on Miposhka.
Yeah, Nigma Galaxy.
It's
He's done it time and time again. Found the perfect jump.
Are smoked. They could go through mid, but Laurel swashbuckle forward into a Burrow Strike, and they go to the Unleash. He's dead immediately. Yatoro is going to be in trouble, but the Force Staff away from the rebound. Now the Blink, Slither, and Crush from Collapse. They might be able to take the Aegis out of the hands of Ghost, but he pops the BKB and turns around onto the Slardar. Ice Path Macropie not going to do enough to keep Ghost to die, but he backs off, seeing a little bit too much damage coming his way, not wanting to give up the Aegis near the tier 4 towers. These creeps will take one tier 4. They'll focus their attention on the top tier 3 with a set of racks and final set of racks. Up. Southern Crush, FBZ backing away, and they've got the kill on Amira with that epicenter. They end up losing FBZ, though. Yataro's got the damage for that. 1J ends up dying to Yataro as well. They hit the sleep. Ghost. Oh, dear. Starting to feel the damage of a Clinks, and they need to be careful.
Every time I look at Nigma Galaxy, they're smoked and getting some kind of important kill.
Insert cigarette company here as they'll find Yatoro. Soulbind, and somebody's going to TP in and actually connect on this. It might be the Jakiro. They stop the TP, but it's going to be a blink in with a Slithering Crush that comes in from Collapse. They get Soulbound together. They'll lose this Slardar. Yatoro's dead too, forced to buy back while they already lose Miposhka. They buy back on Yatoro. We've seen his damage be overwhelming at times with the Rolling Thunder hitting on his Sumail. They'll pop the Inkswell, so he's going to be purged. And they get the Mega Creep secured. They start to back off, but Laurel... Silence, Stroke of Fate misses, still rolling. The chase is on. Yule's up into the air. Sumail, Burrow Strike ready. Stroke of Fate in the Sandstorm. Shiva's rolling up, trying to get out with a Swashbuckle.
But
meanwhile, Ghost is going for your tier 4. Your throne's exposed. And they'll rebound in. He's got an Aegis. You don't want to force it. You want to just get this throne. The Macropire is down, as well as the Ice Path being laid down by Mira. They'll call GG. We're going to a game 3. Nigma Galaxy coming back with a vengeance in game number 2.
That they are. What does Ghost want to play? What does he want to play? He wants to play Lina, and they just pick it right away. I mean, it feels like a good Lina game, but, well, stealing the Lotus away.
Yeah, with that Bushwhack holding GH and Mira. Acorn shot. Very annoying to fight into.
But the facet from Phoenix means that you deal a lot of damage just kind of standing around, but...
You're trying. Lotus still available. Mira gonna Lotus. Gush comes out. Blood Grenade. Mira's gonna die afterwards. Ghost can't get the kill on to Collapse. He'll throw a Dragon Slave out there. Stolen by Nigma Galaxy. They've got a Blink Dagger already here on this Sand King. 1J is gonna be... in a lot of trouble, if not dead on his screen already. There's no tier 1 tower to retreat to, nowhere for anybody to TP in to save him. And this is a kill going to Yatoro.
Yep, Mira's just gonna... he like almost took it, kind of. They're going under Miposhka, who's actually dead. Oh,
he will burn to the Fire Spirits. GH gets that kill, but here's Collapse. He's level 9. He's got Ravage available. They also have the Sand King with the Blink Dagger.
Around the map, honestly. He's been so much for Nigma Galaxy.
Collapse might die this time.
This time he does.
And Ravage expended on that too. That's actually pretty good
I
if they want to go and fight.
away.
They're TPing over mid. Blood Grenade, 1J going to the Life Drain, but they've got the Acorn shot. 1J's actually in trouble. One shot from dying. Netherblast is there. LSA lands. They get the kill on Yatoro. Huge. But Sumail having to back away from Laurel. Telekinesis, they've got the lockdown. They'll get the kill. The Earth Splitter flying in. Oh, Sumail surviving still. And that is a good fight for Nigma as they got the tide. They get...
I mean, it is probably centered mostly around preventing either team from getting Roche. With Lycan, with Phoenix, you're great at taking it, and...
Life Drain, Sunray
actually
starting to break the seams. Icarus dive into a Supernova. The pipe was popped. The blink away from Collapse. That'll at least secure the tower. But they also shapeshifted for this. They'll hamstring Miposhka. They'll chase for this kill, and down goes the Elder Titan.
FBZ also has a pipe of his own.
Yeah, he just got that. It gets the tower, it gets the kill. It's not amazing with the shapeshift as well as the egg being used, but now they're going to go for the epicenter of the barrel strike. Sharpshooter didn't get to the low ground, but they're looking. Sharpshooter stolen, and Sumail is dead. Something to really watch, because we always talk about how fragile Aruba can be. A couple of deaths, and all of a sudden you really don't feel like you're a part of the game, as they lose 1J there as well, and good kills for the side of Team Spirit.
Yeah, they wanted to quickly get Mira,
They
but
have to really wait out this Aegis. I find that they might be in a tough spot. If they fight into this and end up ultimately losing a fight, again, it's right here. Sumail in trouble. They had the obs on the high ground. They'll kill Sumail. And now the Gleipnir Ghost has to do everything. But look at the Laguna Blade. It tickles. It doesn't do enough. They land the sweep. They've got the Ravage. They have no Sumail. They'll look to get the kill into GH. And now they'll kill off Ghost. Oh, boys. This is Spirit. Just from 3K to 10K.
Opportunity. But this team, they're good at not doing that. And they actually have the perfect... Miposhka's vision has been so excellent this game.
Ghost
The chain's done.
looking inevitably dead. Ravage while high grounding himself on that cliff. They'll get the kill on the Ghost and they'll kill this support of Sumail.
That vision from Miposhka, I mean, it feels like it's winning them the game. It stands for the side of Nigma Galaxy.
And it's not providing them with much. Burrow
Not
Strike,
particularly
Shape Shift,
Yules.
Yules. They've got Ravage ready to go when he hits the ground if they want to use it. But they will just anchor him down, sharpshooter him as well, get this kill on FBZ. GH gets back into the base, but they've got the sweep. They'll have the blink. They'll hit the Burrow Strike. LSA comes through with the Laguna Blade, the telekinesis, the control, but the Ravage is through. Collapse. Just stunning out the entire side of Nigma that was left with the BKB being popped by Ghost here. They'll buy back on 1J. The LSA lands onto the Troll. He's deep in the base, but turning it around. The sweep from Miposhka, the telekinesis from Sumail. They're trying to get him in to this well, but Yatoro able to walk all the way out of the base without taking much in terms of damage and fearing that he was going to lose his life. They do have these heroes back in 20 seconds.
Might just
But
be game over.
Could be game over. 1J spotted. Gush, the anchor smash, the bushwhack landing. He bought back when they were defending their base, and this will send Nigma Galaxy the other way. But they're trying to catch up to these heroes. 4 staff forward. They'll steal the Sandstorm. That slows him down with the Phylactery. Sumail sitting in it, but he's going to be in trouble with the team following up. Gleipnir after the Burrow Strike. They go to the Supernova. They've got the damage to get the kill on Laurel. He's out a little bit too far. So now Nigma Galaxy, they got that, but there's an Invis Shadow-Bladed Radon ready to make his move. And they are going to really slow down Phoenix with this anchor once again. They'll end up stealing Gush. They see FBZ. They'll sleep him up as he tries to TP out in front of everybody on Spirit. And he dies too. No buyback. Go to Roche and get yourself another 8. Clean feed had crashed for a second, guys. Sorry. Burrow Strike. 1J. They have killed him so many times that it's just J. That's all it seems to be. He's dead for 40 seconds. And this is going to be a 4 staff forward into a telekinesis, but he's got an Aegis. This is Gush with Ag, so it's not awful, but Burrow Strike on Ghost stepping up. Ravage to follow it up, but Rubik not able to steal that Ravage. And gets the anchor. They'll buy back on Ghost. The BKB's been popped by Radon. They'll go to the LSA. They've got the telekinesis. They have the damage to try and get the kill here onto the Troll, and they will.
Supernova.
He does not have ult. The Supernova going to be used here. Gush. Oh, Invis, Epicenter, Burrow Strike, going after GH, getting the kill onto the Phoenix, looking towards the rest. FBZ needs to run because Yatoro's doing a hell of a lot of damage. Telekinesis onto the Sand King. Sumail's going to die. He does not have buyback. They had that anchor. They go to the Icarus dive. They've got the Fire Spirits. Yules up into the air. The Blink Burrow Strike away. Buyback comes out from Sumail. A second too late. They can't get the second kill on the Yatoro. And it's a 35. Collapse is going to come up the steps. They have this vision. Now they need to find somebody. And it will be Laurel, the one they've been reliably able to kill. But the Blink into the Ravage. Oh, hitting on a 3. Supernova's used. Ghost in trouble. Bushwhack, Earth Splitter. They get the kill on a 1J. They're going to look at the rest. Supernova does explode. Ghost trying to get the kill here on the Collapse. Stolen Ravage thrown over, but it's not going to matter. FBZ, he'll end up dead. They buy back on 1J. The Gleipnir's thrown, but they've got that Wind Waker, I believe, from Laurel onto Radon. Sumail gone. 1J dead again. Ghost trying to TP out. He'll be Yules and hexed and killed and gone. 4 heroes dead. Icarus dive away by GH taking their attention. But Yatoro has his eyes on the prize. They'll call GG.
and it will be a rematch of PGL Lakia as Team Spirit will play Extreme Gaming in the Grand Final BO5.